Well, that's an interesting, I don't know, possible print. It's really deep. There's my size 13. So if I go back to the heel, that's right about there. So that would be a 16 or 17. That could be something else, but I'm not seeing anything else around. No other prints on the ground. There were some leaves in that, and I just picked some leaves out of it to clear it out. Hello, my friends. How are you? Hiker Dave and E here. Let's go for a hike.
A lot of activity here.
Yeah, nice big X right there. Yeah. Right in the middle of the screen.
I love that stuff, man.
I didn't even see them until they were right up on us.
I know. That could be a squatch too.
Oh, I know exactly where I am now. This is where, on Thanksgiving, past few years, me and the kids come out here shooting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just shoot stuff across the river.
Huh.
I didn't even realize, because we don't usually take that trail. I didn't realize that this is where I'd end up.
Oh.
Look at that leaner.
I know. Wow. Yeah, I don't buy a lot. I mean, how much of those rounds am I going to need? So a couple of boxes, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
At least I'll have them.
All right, me and Gary just walking the trail here, and we see this on the side. This is a part of a hiking area that I commonly will go to, and I don't get out into this area much at all, but that looks fairly fresh. It almost looks, I can't tell, but I'll go back on the video and check what that view looks like, because I can't quite get much closer than that. That's quite a nice little snap there. We've been out here for an hour or so, and we've heard a couple things, a couple little twig breaks and stuff, but could be just little woodland creatures running around. I definitely can't say it enough that everything's not Bigfoot. I've said it. If you're new to my channel, I'm going to say it for you guys that are new. Everything is not Bigfoot. When I see a tree break or something strange and I document it, I film it, I'm not looking at my surroundings and the places that I go hiking, and I look and I see strange things. I want to check it out and present it to you guys, the viewers. You make up your own mind. A lot of it could be wind blown, trees down from the wind. But when you see something like I just showed, very strange to have what appeared to be a break and a twist. Maybe it wasn't. Things like that I find interesting out here. I came across this a couple years ago. I don't know if I was able to show you guys. If you're new to the channel, maybe you didn't see that video, but very interesting with the 3-stick lean. I find this pretty commonly, where I'll find 3 branches or sticks leaned up with each other, just in that kind of same little grouping. Just something else that's strange to see in the forest, and try to explain how that naturally fell like that. I couldn't. Me and Gary were just talking to each other about getting a strange vibe out here right now, but there's a couple of leaners there. Could be natural, but that's a pretty strange natural occurrence. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling of being watched out here at the moment. Starting to just kind of get that strange, like somebody's watching us, Gary. Get that feeling, huh? Oh, a little gift. Somebody is out here leaving gifts. Looks like a little piece of cloth and whatever this little thing is. That is, you don't come across that every day in the woods, Gar, huh?
Oh, I know.
Look at that. That is strange. I don't care who you are. I'm going to put this camera behind me just for a little bit.
You never know.
Yep.
Feel out around the freaking tree or something.
See, what's a bummer is I don't know if it's actually facing the trail. Can you see it from there, Gary? Is my camera facing the trail?
Yes.
Okay. Let me try something different here. Now it's straight up and down. Okay.
It looks like it's going further out.
Yeah, it does. And now
Whatever that is, I don't know.
I call this area my area, but this is a one trail I've never taken before, so I'm not sure where it goes.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah. I'm interested to watch some of this video of behind me, Gary.
Yeah.
I don't do this too often. I don't do it often enough.
A lot of things happen that, on
Yep.
YouTube that happens. Like
Behind you.
He had it behind him when he saw the dog man at home.
Yep.
You never know.
All right, so that trail that I said I don't think I'd ever been down it, that took us in a circle. And we kind of came to a spot where like, oh, we were just here 20 minutes ago. So I don't call that a failure or anything. It's just now I know at that point there's an area where I can circle around. Good to know, right? The more you know. That's a beautiful day for a hike out here in southern New Hampshire. It's got to be high 60s, maybe 70, but it's a little cooler under the canopy of the woods. It's awesome, very nice. Me and Gary have been chomping at the bit to get out hiking, and with my hours working and then with the weather, and we haven't really had an opportunity, and we saw this in the forecast. We said, that's it. We picked today to go for a nice hike. We did hear a couple of strange things. I heard 2 footfalls in the woods. I don't know, it was maybe 60 yards away from me. Little strange vibe about an hour ago or so, but beautiful, beautiful day for a hike out here. So this is where, let me turn the camera. So we took this left here, and that's how we ended up circling around and coming back. So now we're gonna go take a right. I know where I am pretty well, actually, so we've been heading out further and further, and now this general area we're gonna start heading back towards the vehicle. Really, really quiet out here at times where you hear nothing, and then I don't know if the microphone can pick it up, but I hear what sounds like thousands of frogs. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. I don't see why it wouldn't, but thousands of frogs. They're just going crazy. I don't know what the heck's going on. At one point, we started hearing a couple birds here and there, but other than that, it's been really, really quiet. Other than the frogs. Just an example of things that catch my attention when I'm hiking out in the woods. And there's one of them. Nice tree break, looks like it's about 8 feet up. And right next to it is a leaner. Wow. They're touching each other. Isn't that ironic? So this is kind of where when you come in. This is my main research area. The parking lot where we park, it's only 100 yards up there, and you come down and you follow the little stream here. And there are teepee structures out here that showed up a couple years ago, and there were 5 in total. Here's the first one that you come to in the area where I hike here, and it's been completely knocked down, destroyed, gone. I don't know what happened. I'm not happy about it because these are my favorite structures out here. And then this was the second one that's about 30 feet from it. And this one is just kind of dilapidated and falling over. It has been for a little while. It just kind of gets worse and worse. But then there's this other one, the smaller one that's out here. This is my favorite little one here that I did a lot of marble experiments on it and stuff like that. But Gary mentioned, or we thought maybe, did the Forestry Service come out here and see this structure and deem it, I don't know, dangerous, I don't know, but it's been completely wiped out. And okay, we'll say that the Forest Service came out here and did that. Why would they take that down and not this one? And why not the little guy in the distance right here? Why not destroy that as well? Okay, and then there's another one back here that was in the process. It was like it got built up to this teepee structure, which it's in my archives and my videos, where this structure here literally got moved from one tree to another. So it originally was built here on this tree. And then one day I came out here and it got moved over to this tree. So if it's the Forestry Service that's tearing these down, why let this one stand? And then my little marble experiment that I have drove me crazy for quite a while, what was going on, maybe crows, birds, what have you. They got moved in a very interesting pattern. So I redid another pattern and I put out a magnet and a couple other marbles and such. These have remained now since the last time they were rearranged. They have not been touched. But I cannot explain why. Why would someone tear one down and not tear down the other one? I don't know. I'll show a photo here as well. This was a really odd. There was a birch chunk of a tree, a birch limb that extended up to here on top of that. And it was really cool. There was these rocks from the river that were stacked around it. That also, I found it, I think it was the end of last year I came out here, and it was gone. Or it was kind of thrown off to the side and broken. I don't know who would do that. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like before. So, yeah, that's the latest update on what's going on in my research area. I really expected to come out here today to this specific area and see no change. And I was unpleasantly surprised to see this one destroyed. That bums me out. Yes, definitely people could have come out here and maybe they didn't like it and they destroyed it. I don't know. It's a bummer because I really liked this particular structure. It kind of, it was really neat. If I can find a photo of it, I'll show it here, but I'm not sure what the heck happened out here. Also, somebody built a beautiful bridge out here. It was really nice, nice pressure-treated 2x12s. Took a lot of time to build this. And then I came here the beginning of the winter of, I came here, I don't know if it was maybe 5 or 6 months ago, and it was gone. I don't know if somebody saw the wood and decided they didn't have enough money to buy their own planks, but that could be it. Or the Forestry Service didn't like it and they took it apart. But somebody put a lot of time into it, and it's a shame that it got torn up like that. It was a great area to cross because there's the other part of the forest that we like to hike. Matter of fact, that area that you're looking at now is where me and Gary just came from hiking. We were out there a few miles out, had a nice hike. Well, anyways, guys, thank you very much for clicking on the video. I do appreciate it. And I'll definitely see you in the next one.